Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gems, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind, take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. Alright, Gemini newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Five of Wands in reverse. And no, not all cards are in reverse. I do have the uprights as well, which haven't shown up yet, of course, but not all upside down cards are bad. Some of them are really good, so don't worry about it. So, okay, so starting with you, person A. From the first look at the cards, I do sense, Gemini, somebody is very, very frustrated. They're frustrated because maybe their secrets got revealed. Now, even if they want to put in the work, they don't know if it's going to work, or they don't have the courage to now step in and prove to their person that, I do want something with you, I want to end the fight with you. They don't want to look foolish. They're not sure if they can manifest this connection back at this time. The other person says, yeah, they made a fool out of me. They were making unwise and foolish choices. They never offered me any commitment. I've lost hope and faith in this connection because they were out there, treating me like an option, and third parties, or made me feel I was just a friend or a friends with benefits. They hurt me. They hurt me. They betrayed me. And they didn't want to build anything with me. So I've given up. That's my first thought, of course, Gemini, but I'm going to clarify all these cards for you one by one. But before that, let's also ask the universe. Spirit, you tell me what's going on with Gemini and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right. So the first card here, Gemini, says boundaries. Yeah, somebody put up boundaries here. I think that's person B. A need to make and enforce strong boundaries. You can't keep treating me like this. Second one says obsession. Someone now can't stop thinking about this connection. They know they effed up. Third one says manifesting, making it happen. Now I don't know who's manifesting what. Of course, we'll clarify this and figure it out. But before that, let's also start, Gemini, with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll start with the clarification. So, Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Okay, let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be, Spirit? And we'll take a few more from a third deck and then start the reading, Gems. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Gem, says, no one else comes close to all the good things that you've done for me. I honestly don't think anyone will love you more than I did. Just saying. Left off on bad terms, with so many things left unsaid. I want to reach out, but I'm scared of what you might say now. I want to stay with you forever. I need to work on myself. I cry silently. Everything will fall in place one day. Why do you hide your pain from me? You know that I can see right through you. Our souls are entwined and reflect each other deeply. If you would only talk with me, I could help support your healing, and this would then help heal me too. Aren't you tired of overthinking and being so hard on yourself? You can deliver yourself out of your pain and your fear and your frustration, and you will see what I've seen in you all along. I don't understand why you hide your feelings from me. And whenever you do open up, you run and you hide. When you do get in touch, you act as if nothing has happened and give me little to no explanation as to why you just vanished. This behavior makes me feel unappreciated and not valued by you. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, Gemini, with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on you, person A. Once I'm totally done here, then later we'll move to the other side. And newcomers, please remember these are not gender based, and I'm not guessing which side Gemini is on, because I could be dealing with two gems here. And but if this is your reading and you've been resonating so far, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker. It is a general reading. Please use your own judgment here. So person A, let's focus on you. Why you seem very angry and very frustrated right now? Why is that? Because things have halted in this connection. Things have come to a standstill, and now they realize that because they never maybe stepped up and they never offered anything stable, now they're getting their karma for that. They somewhere feel that all their secrets have been exposed now, and that person has turned their back towards them. Yeah, this person is very upset, angry, feeling depressed now, maybe feeling like a fool for what they did, worried that the other person has maybe moved on and has taken a leap of faith in a new direction. They do have the clarity now as to the fact that they do want a new beginning, they do want to heal what is broken. But I think this person, according to the cards also, I think this person overthinks everything. They stress and they overthink and they think again and they think about maybe how they broke their person's heart, and now they're recognizing that the other person was the person who they can never compare anybody else with, the person who they want to have a future with, but they made the wrong decision, right? So why are you so frustrated? Why can't you just go and tell them if you have the clarity, person A? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, because they don't even know how to begin now. They don't know whether any effort of theirs will, make any difference after all the lies that they told, after all the stagnancy that's happened in this connection. It's like, how do I now go and apologize to them? How do I just go and say I'm sorry? For that, they need a lot of courage. And I think that courage is lacking, because they feel, what if the other person has already distanced themselves, or they are in a nice, peaceful place in their own life, and they're not even expecting me to, reach out anymore. So yeah, this person is like scared. They are scared, they don't have the courage, they don't know whether they'll be forgiven. It's been a while now. So now I realize that they were the right person. So what do I do now? So yeah, somewhere they feel even if they were to go and offer person B an offer now, it may be rejected. It won't be accepted. Maybe person B is too far gone, or they've turned their back completely. They've accepted the ending now. There's been silence between the two of us. What if they are in another partnership already? What if they've moved on from me? So this person, they do have emotions, but they are hiding them. They're hiding them. They are afraid to express their, softer side. They feel very deeply, but instead of actually making a move, this person is quietly crying and manifesting. But the reason why they don't want to step up and have that conversation is because they feel, what if the other person has walked away emotionally from me? What if they don't see me as important to them anymore for their future? Okay, so person A, tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? The Fool in reverse. So they do feel very foolish. They feel very foolish that, they behaved like a fool and they didn't recognize the connection. They are feeling rather foolish, and they keep giving me the card again and again. They're feeling they're getting some bad karma for maybe their trickster ways or their selfish behavior, or maybe, whatever this person did. So they're manifesting from a very wrong place, I would say. It's like, I want this, but I don't think I can manifest this. I wish I could take action, but maybe it's too late. Maybe, things are over. What if I look like a fool if I go and ask them that, please, can we revive this? Can we have, a second round to this? Or can we revive this connection? They want it, but they don't have the courage. Why? Because they feel the other person has stepped up or will push them away now. Or maybe there's competition now. Maybe there are other people in the mix now. Or maybe person B is already in another commitment already. So they are kind of, all the conversations are going on in their own head. They're doing the questions, they're doing the answers, they're thinking about the past, they're also imagining the future. Everything in their own mind space at the moment. So you need to take action, person A. This is your action card. Let's see what action you intend to take. But I'll open this later. Right now I'm going to go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this right now? Why the Hermit in reverse? Why the Hermit in reverse? Person B says, I'm not going to wait forever. I'm tired of being in my solitude. I need to get out there, wear some nice clothes, go meet new people, because I deserve a 10 of cups. I deserve somebody who's going to stand by my side. So if this person made the decision, or they didn't make the decision that they wanted a long-term partnership with me, that doesn't mean that I'm going to keep myself on hold for the rest of my life. Yeah, if they didn't choose me, I'm going to choose myself. I'm choosing myself. I don't want to be an option in somebody's life that maybe one day they'll choose me, one day this, one day that. No, if they've clearly shown me with their non-action that they don't know what they want, or they're just a liar, right? So person B feels, I just wasted a lot of time, energy, effort, where I could have spent that time going after making my own dreams and wishes come true. This person was just egoistic, prideful, they just stubborn is the word that's coming to me. Very stubborn and arrogant. So why do you feel this way, person B? Star in reverse, because they've lost hope. Yeah, they've lost hope. They feel none of my dreams and wishes came true here, so I need to move on and give my heart to somebody brand new. I need to now give my love to somebody brand new, because person B says, I have a lot of love to give, but they didn't see my value and worth. I was offering them a cup of love. They were offering me so little. And at one point I did feel that this could be my wish come true, but then they treated me like I was an option in their life. They were third parties, they were juggling me or treating me bad. Yeah, they didn't respect me. They disrespected me. They didn't see my value and worth. I think that's the reason person B has now made a decision that I too am not going to put in any energy, any effort into this connection anymore. And yes, Omkaratarot, all the cups they gave me were all empty. I need to now find my own two of cups. So that manifestation card that came earlier on, so both of you are in that manifestation mode, but one person feels they won't be able to manifest. The other person is manifesting something new to happen in their life. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? 10 of Swords in reverse. Person B says, for me, it's over. I was hurt. I was betrayed. I've accepted the ending. I've spent all this time pulling out those 10 swords that they plunge into my back. They didn't build with me. They didn't work with me. Their mind was scattered. They had other things that they were paying more attention to. So yes, I am going to stand up for myself now. I'm going to rise above. And I'm going to stand up for myself. Yes, I'm going to be guarded now. I'm protecting my energy now. And I'm not going to be the one to keep reaching out or, making them feel better or be the first one to reach out now. No, I don't trust this person anymore. I'm cutting this person out of my life because I don't trust them. I'm not going to stay stuck in this situation forever and ever and ever, waiting for them to step up and realize my worth and, come and take responsibility of their actions and be my counterpart. No, all they've shown me till now is acute disappointment. I've been the one who's been carrying all the burden of this connection on my shoulders, but no more. No more. I'm back to myself. I'm confident again. I'm feeling good, looking good, and I'm going to go out there and make things right in my own life for myself, even if that means starting from scratch. I deserve a cup of love. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then, Gemini. For this, I'm going to take another deck, gems. And while I shuffle this deck, if the storyline has resonated, my turn to request you do leave a like or leave a comment and let me know. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, so back to you, person A. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're not happy. Person A says, they could actually be drinking and feeling sorry for themselves. They feel none of my dreams and wishes will ever come true now. Yeah, they are almost like howling at the moon. I think this person has now recognized that person B was their perfect match. They can never find anyone better than them. That's the person who was meant for me. And I created all this chaos. So they're not happy with their own actions, I feel. Tell me more. 9 of Cups in reverse, person A. Yeah, they are manifesting. They are manifesting healing, but they're manifesting again from that place that I can't take action because I know I'll be rejected. So I'm just going to sit here and feel bad and sad and miss them. And maybe they feel that's their way. They can manifest this connection back. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. Person B's action, Spirit. Judgment in reverse. I'm done here. No second chances, Omkaratarot. I've waited long enough. Why the Judgment in reverse? I don't think person B is expecting any revival anymore. 2 of Swords. They didn't make up their mind. If they didn't choose me, so I closed the door. And I said, okay, I'll remove one option from your life to make your life easier. So I think person B is now steadily rushing towards something brand new in their life. It's like, I know what I deserve and I need to make moves towards that. If they can't make up their mind, like they can't choose me or make up their mind or they have other options, well, I'm going to remove myself from being one of their options. I'm closing the door. I think person B has done a lot of healing work on themselves. And person A, you're right. They are now sitting in their very, very empowered state where they are not chasing anything. They know their worth, they know their value, and they are manifesting a brand new soulmate in their life. So, well, that's all I have for you then, Gemini. What was at the bottom of the deck? 5 of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the 5 of Wands in reverse as well. Why is the 5 of Wands in reverse as the overall energy for Gemini's reading, Spirit? 5 of Wands in reverse. Hermit, Ace of Pentacles. So this is person B, who's I think learned the lesson that, you know what, I don't have to fight for anyone's attention. I don't have to compete for anyone's attention. I think they've done some major spiritual work on themselves, and they have realized that first and foremost I have to make my own dreams and wishes come true. I need to just be in a happy vibration so that I can attract in somebody who will be on the same vibration and offer me something stable. Love is not a battle that I have to win or I have to compete for. I have to just be happy in my own life, make my own life successful, so that then I attract that kind of person who also wants the same things. So, yeah, I think this is person B on their own chariot and moving straight towards self-love, self-care, maybe new love, no longer carrying burdens of people who, well, gave them nothing. So that's it for you, gems. Till next time, then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.